What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here. Today we have this hat on because I don't know why. Because I think it's probably the coolest looking hat that works with the power armor helmet. That looks weird. I don't know what that is. It's probably from a game or something, but I don't know. Anyhoozle. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you had a good weekend. It's Monday, so that's the best. But yeah, so did some stuff and things, and I wanted to bring you guys along and show you what was going on. I was kind of doing some building and getting a little ahead of myself, and I thought to myself, the peeps are probably going to want to see this. So I put in a couple of farms over here. I had not put anything in for string, and I had not really had or cotton. This is cotton, but it's going to be 4-string. I hadn't put anything in for it, and I hadn't really needed it. And now that we're starting to work with bees, I decided that we're going to need it. So I put this together, and I have a level emitter on it. I set it up like some of the other farms I've got. And it is set to work for to turn off at 10,000. So you can see we got cotton. We got 10,000 of them, and it took 2 days. So it's making around 5,000 cotton per day. Pretty efficient, and doesn't take any fertilizer or anything like that. So then I was going to need to get some forest logs going, and I had not needed that either. And the reason that we need forest logs are for these proven frames. You can actually make proven frames now. So we're going to want some proven frames. So we're going to want impregnated sticks, impregnated frames. And these are what we're going to need string for. We are going to need impregnated sticks. That's something that we'll get to. But we're going to need the forest sticks, which come from forest logs. And I didn't know this, but the harvester farm, I think MFR farm, I don't remember. Yeah, anyway, this farm, it doesn't work with forest logs. Here you can see it doesn't work. And I actually had this set up. The planter will not plant them. The fertilizer won't fertilize them. The harvester won't harvest them. It is no bueno. So not good. Doesn't work. And so we're not going to use that. But I have set up some other things over at the bee area. And there's a couple things that I want to address and that I got in the comments. First of all, people said bees are boring. You guys are crazy. Bees are so much fun. I don't get why you think they're. I mean, I guess I could get why you think they're boring if you like because you have to slowly watch them do their thing. But I'll show you. You just automate it. You automate all that stuff, and then it just makes things, and then you have. It's just like building any other farm. A couple other things. People are saying that you can make uranium out of UU matter, and you can't see the recipes in NEI, and they're a big secret, and you have to look them up in the wiki, which I did. I already did that. So to let you know, I do believe there was a recipe for uranium a while ago, and I think it was U. Some other people had said that you can get it by doing a T. Nope, you can't. And then some people said you can get it by doing an I, which you cannot. It is uranium. Uranium. Or iridium, I said. Uranium? That would be cool. Iridium and uranium together. But yeah, so you can't. There's not a way that I know of to make uranium. There hasn't been. There wasn't one in the Ultimate Pack. And so, yeah, that's what's going on with that stuff. So I just wanted to address that real quick. But let's head over to the 18.b. What? Oh, man. Not good. Not good at all. Let's fly over and check out this chunk error. Oh, no. It's a swath all the way through the land. Look at that. I love these little chunk errors. Sometimes they happen like this. And, you know, sometimes normally you can, like, see under the ground or whatever, and it's a small one. This is a substantial one, but it's neat to be able to see under the ground. I don't know. I just like that. Let's see if we can still get in here. Oh, no. We can. All right, cool. So the 18.buzz. Buzz. So over here I've been busy, as you can see, and so have the bees. Busy as a bee, and so have the bees. But yeah, so I got my 2 tanks going up, and I got some squeezers over here, and these are all set up to accept the nut dew. I'm a grown-up. And put some more squeezers over here, and these are set up for honey drops and honeydew. And so we're going to try to get a stockpile of some of this stuff. And you need some of these things for crafting, but we're not going to worry about that right now. If we need it, we can just grab it. And I set up some arbitrary machines over here. This isn't how we're going to have things finally set up. But a couple of centrifuges for this stuff. Magic wax. Magic wax? That must be... Is that from Mundanes? I don't even know where that magic wax comes from. Let's take a look real quick. magic wax. Yeah, mundane combs. I didn't know that. What can we do with magic wax? Can we make magic candles? Can we magic wax our mustache? What is it used for? I've hit the U. Empty magic capsules. Essence of everlasting durability. Wow, glass vials. I know it's vials. Interesting. All right, that might be something that we talk about in the future. So let me put some of this stuff away. So real quick, I got some Imperials Industrious, and those are the bees that Hypno had given me. I had some Mysticals in my system, in my ME system, and I had some Meadows in my ME system too. So the way that we're setting these up, if you're unfamiliar, is we've got a wood pipe with extract mode, and we have a gate set with items in inventory energy pulsar, and then an apiarist pipe, which is set for any bees and anything. So what will happen is when the bees go through their life cycle, when they move over to the apiary area here, they'll get pumped out, the bees will go right back in, and then the items will come out like so. So you can see that they just pump right out of here. I just cleared all these out, but over the evening I had quite a few stacks of different stuff and things going on in here. So if we head down to the meadows, there you go. So now we can take these things, and we'll have this all automated eventually. But for right now, we just don't have it set up yet, and that's fine. That's fine. All right. So we're talking about force logs and how that works. Now this is really odd. Something odd is happening. So all right. So I set up this multi-block farm, and I think this is actually the MFR farm. So I set up the multi-block farm, and you can see here, what I did was I put an extra frame here, or glass cover, so that I could just face plant into that and get down inside of here. And I was playing around with a little different design to see what I like. I don't know. Because we're gonna be doing something with the amber blocks here. But this farm is a multi-block structure. It needs to be, I don't know if it needs to be 3x3x4, but it can be 3x3x4. And you need the farm blocks. You need a farm gearbox, which is the block that the farm accepts power from. You need the farm valve, which is the block that the farm accepts liquid from. You need a farm hatch. Now, the farm hatch is where it inputs and exports items. So here I have it set for fertilizer and dirt are going in there. And then this is set for 4 saplings, redstone mode, active without redstone. So then I have this level emitter set for 10,000 logs. It will shut this guy off. And there shouldn't be any saplings going into the farm. I don't think. Something's happening though. The saplings are going in. And I'm thinking that any saplings that fall automatically go into the farm. They don't go into the ME inventory. Which means this isn't working the way that I want it to. I want it so that it shuts off when I have the right amount of logs, which it isn't doing. And so the way that I can make that happen is to regulate the power consumption. So I think that we're going to need to get that set up. I thought I had... This is supposed to be a thing that I fixed. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the whole deal was it's super hard to get up and down inside of these when you have a trapdoor. So I stuck a couple trapdoors here so I could butt up against it, and then I can just pop right out. Yeah, that's got to be what's going on, because this thing shouldn't be getting any additional saplings. And if we take a look in our system, yeah, we have 17,000 logs. So it's overproducing. So the sapling regulatory system is not working. And this should actually be a pretty easy fix. Let's see if we can fix that right now. So we're head to the overworld. Let's grab an energy cell here. And then let's get some redstone conduit. Bam! And then let's head back. Is the thing still here? All right, fixed. Buzz. And we'll head back here. And then what we'll do... Oh, we're going to need some ME cable. So this is going to be a pretty loose regulator, in that when I cut the power off, it's going to take a minute for the farm to depower. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. Can we see a readout of how much power this guy has? No. Unfortunately, we cannot. And even removing the power altogether doesn't seem to have bothered the farm at all. Let me see if we can grow these trees and then see what happens. I don't know if it even takes power in order to... Why is you no make bone meal? I don't even know if it takes power to do the trees. We'll give it a second and see if it harvests that power. So let's just assume this is going to work. So what we can do is take that off. No, we want this. We want that there. We'll put our redstone thingy-doodler here. Oh, gosh darn it, all the heck. Slip. So, all right, what I want to do first is test to see if this thing even requires power. I've never played one of these farms before. It does, I mean, that's what the farm gearbox does, is it accepts power, accepts BCs. But I don't see a readout anywhere, and it doesn't look like, it doesn't look like it's using power. It doesn't feel like my spidey sense says that it's not using power. So, yeah, it doesn't seem to be using power. All right, I'm going to mess around with this for a minute and see what I can get figured out, and I'll be right back at the guys. And it looks like it's working. So what I did was I set up a redstone energy circuit, or actually redstone energy cell, and set it for signal required high. And then that's actually backwards. So this needs to be set for emit when levels are below limit. So this is set for signal required high. This is set for emit levels when levels are below limit. 10,000 force logs. And then we have our energy test rack pumping MJs into the energy cell, and if we hook this up, nothing should happen. So yeah, nothing should happen. And it just took a second, I guess, for the farm to run out of power. The next thing that we're going to do is just get 4 saplings put back inside of the system. So now if we take a look inside of here, you can see it's full of saplings, and it should plant or begin to plant all these different locations. Oh no, it's not going to plant because there's no powers. Yeah, okay, cool. So neat. That's working. Good. Excellent. A couple other things that I wanted to say. And I can't remember if I think I talked about it in a couple other episodes. But I wanted to say thank you to Biffa for having me on Tea Time with Biffa. And I'm going to talk about this in tomorrow's Vanilla as well. And Mumbo actually also toured my vanilla base in the HermitCraft Feed the Beast, or not Feed the Beast, I said, HermitCraft Vanilla, and gave me a really great shout out, and he was really excited about the build, and that was really much appreciated. I'm super glad that he liked the ribbon, and wanted to say thank you to him too. And if there's any possible way you guys don't know Biffa and Mumbo, go check their channels out. They're in the down there. But yeah, so something else that we got to do. I want to go ahead and get some more lily pads and talk to you guys. Now, I have 90 lily pads left, but lily pads can't be created. So we've got to go back. We've got to go and go get some. And I just wanted to take this opportunity while we're going to get some to talk to you guys about a 20,000 subscriber special. So I can't, the words just came out of my mouth, and I was like, that's really a thing? Like, that's happening? So we're just going to go over in this area. I know there's some lily pads over here. There's like a cool swamp area that I've been harvesting them from, but I'm just afraid that I'm going to run out because they're non-renewable. So anyway, 20,000 subscriber special. I've been thinking about what we're going to do for it. And on the 10,000 subscriber special, I cooked man meal. I don't think we're going to do another cooking special. Where is it? Is it over in this area? It's in the watery area here. There they are. Look at them all. So I'm like, I'm really worried about running out. There's actually not that many here if you think about it. There's probably only a couple of stacks. What up, man? Ocean sheep. Ocean sheep? Fish sheep? Oh, we got to get our coin stuck on. Bam. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Q&A for the 20,000 subscriber special. And I'm assuming, I don't know I record a little bit ahead of time sometimes, depending on my work schedule and stuff. So we might be there already when you're watching this video. But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a Q&A. I've done one before, but it's been a long time. There's a lot of new peeps, and I want you guys to know what I'm all about. So if you have questions for the 20,000 subscriber Q&A, let me know in the comment section of the down there. Now, just to let you guys know some rules, or not rules, but you know, I may not get to everybody's questions. I don't know what's going on as far as how many questions we'll get, but also I may get to everybody's because I might get like 4. But I also want to let you know that if you don't ask questions, there's some questions that I want to answer that people do ask a lot. So I'm going to answer some of those questions too, even if they're not in the down there. There's just some things that people ask me all the time, like why do you say don't spam it on Reddit is one of the things that I get all the time, and I've kind of kept it a bit of a secret. But I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the story of why I say that finally, so that everybody can kind of get on the same page there. I was thinking about stopping after the 20,000 subscriber special, getting a new weird outro phrase. I don't know. Because nobody gets it. It doesn't really make any sense to any of you, but it makes sense to me, and it makes sense to Willy Creeper. That's about it. That's about the only people that know what's going on, and maybe a couple other of the Hypermind guys. But, yeah, so ask the questions in the down there, and, oh, we got another stack of lily pads. Do you guys get scared about running out of resources when you play Feed the Beast? If they're non-renewable? I do. I'm like, there's only so many lily pads, but it's so dumb. I mean, you could travel anywhere. I think we're good. Oh, this area is cool. Look at this place right here. See this right here? This little area is screaming for a big tower. Big tower right there. Lava coming out of the bottom with all glorious lily pad farm in front of it. Oh, look at this. This is neat. There's like a river underneath there. Sorry, I'm so shiny thing right now. There's like a river in the water. I've never noticed that. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of world gem before. It's pretty rad. All right, next. So, whoa. So yeah, so stuff and things. Blah blah squirt. I'm trying to remember what I was talking about or where we were going next. Oh yeah, so we got our bees going on. We got all this stuff going on. And then we got our tree farm online, so that's rad. And that kind of means that for now, the next part of this is going to be to start setting up a couple of automated systems. Now, I already set this system up to make, what are these, sturdy casings? I can't even remember. I think they're sturdy casings. No, they're not sturdy casings. They're impregnated casings. So I set this up automatically do that, and again what I use is a level emitter, and I have it set for 100 to emit redstone, and then this is just set to output oak wood. Now you'll get a bit more because what will happen is the system will output oak over and over and over and over, and it'll fill this area up down here. Once that's at 100, or we get 100 of these, it'll turn off, but whatever is down here, the residual, will still continue to craft. If we look at the casings, see we have 208, but just fine. What? Oh yeah, those are the encased fire jets that Top Mask gave me. Yeah, you'll get a little bit extra, but that's no big whoop. We don't care. It's not like we need to have exactly 100. A little bit extra is fine. I do want to go ahead and start getting some comb automation online so that when items come into these chests, they're automatically put into the ME system and then head out to the centrifuge and start to process. We want that process to happen automatically. And then we want the honeydew and all of that stuff to go automatically into the squeezers, which they are doing. You can see right there we're getting our honey. And then fill these guys up. Now, there's another thing that we need, and that's oh, cool. Every once in a while, the power armor glitches out and you can't hear the noise, and it's like the best thing that ever happened. So we need to figure out nut dew production, and I'm not really sure what Hypno's using for nut dew. So I'm going to take a look around over here. Caffeinated, those are for caffeinated. We might have to steal some of those, or borrow them nicely. Wow, he hasn't got any bees going in here. Here's his Imperials. Oh, he must have all of his stuff and things set up underneath. I didn't even know that. Oh, cheaty secret area. Cheaty secret area. So, all right, cool. See, he's using a setup similar to what I've got going on. This is exactly what I do, kind of, but on the sides. So super cool. So he's got his proven frames going in there. Jeez, my sounded like something awful's happening to me. Proven frames going in there. There's his honey drops. Wow, he's got a few of those. There's his nut dew. Or that's his honeydew. Where's his nut dew? Wow, royal gellers, waxies, pollen. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But I don't know what he's doing to get his nut dew. There's his BNA. Purifier, synthesizer, isolator, inoculator. We've got to get all those built too. So I don't know what he's doing to get nut dew. Let's take a look real quick. Nut dew. Seedy combs. All right, and these guys come from farmed queens. So we got to get some farmed queens going so we can get some. Oh, that's not even the best. That's a really low drop rate, only 10%. And then we're gonna get these wheaten combs for that makes wheat, but I don't even give a crap care. Seedy combs, 10%. There's got to be some other ways to make nut dew. I'm gonna look into it and kind of take a think about what we're gonna do next, and I'll be right back, guys, when I can find my way out. Yay! All right, so we solved our problem by borrowing some farm drones from Hypno, so that we're just going to kind of fast track this. You know, I think I mentioned earlier in the video, some people said, bees are kind of boring, and I kind of agree in that the breeding process just takes really a long time. And I don't know. You guys might think it's cheaty. I don't know. I'm borrowing some bees. It's just the way it's going to be. It's going to make things a little bit faster. And I just want to, I want to play. Like, I just want to have kind of fun doing it. And I do think the breeding process takes too long. So we got our farm drones, and they weren't actually working. I'd set them up and left and gone to work, and then came back, and I was like, nothing had happened. I was like, what? Why is nothing happening? It's because actually their flour they needed was wheat. So, also, check this out. I was a little bit blown away by this. So I didn't have a hoe on me. Normally I carry one with me, and I was like, I'll just use the hoe on the power glove. Bam! And this is what happened. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Oh, did I miss it? Bam! Look at that. That's crazy. So if you need to hoe one piece of land, don't use the power glove. Because you can see here it's rebuilding. I actually got a little irritated by how long it was taking, so I sat here and jumped all over all the pieces. And these, even though there's no water, they should stay. The wheat should stay. So we got our farm drones, and they're going to start making the seedy combs we need. And I think I had said there might be a faster way to make seedy combs. I don't believe that there is, but there was a faster way to get to the farm drones through having Hypno give us bees. So thank you very much to Hypno. So we got all sorts of stuff and things going on here now, and I got to get some automation set up. That's definitely something that's going to happen, but we're getting kind of the beginnings of all of the things. The next couple projects that I want to do is set up some more automation at the apiaries over here, and then we're going to start getting everything ready to put some alvearies up, and I think 2 rows, a few alvearies over here. I might put a row of alvearies here when I have enough production, and then put another row of alvearies here, move the apiaries. And we're also going to build a structure out here, which is always fun. Like, I was talking to Hypno the other day, and I was telling him how with Feed the Beast, one of the things about it that's fun for me is, like, I've done bees before, but for me it's interesting to do it differently and put it in a different container. So I can't wait to kind of build something neat over here and build another 1.8, the 1.8.buzz. That's going to be pretty cool. But there's something kind of important that I want to talk to you guys about. Whoa. So we just hit 20,000 subscribers, and I had said that I wanted you guys to leave a comment about something that you want to ask me for the 20,000 subscriber special, but I need your help. And I don't call on my peeps for help very often, but I do need your help, peeps. There's a link in the description to a video from Mumbo Jumbo, and he gave a couple of really nice shout outs to the channel and just talked about the ribbon in the vanilla series, the new build I'm doing in the vanilla. And HermitCraft, and it was just really great, and a lot of new guys came over to check out the videos. So hello to all the mobile people if you're watching the Feed the Beast stuff. What up, peeps? But he had asked to get some likes on his video for a birthday present, and I thought it would be cool if you guys want to go ahead and hit the link and go ahead and throw a like on his channel and maybe a comment, tell him Slip sent you or something like that, and just thank him because it was really nice of him to talk about the channel and put some links to it in his description. And I'm just really glad he liked the bass, and I thought it'd be cool to do something for him, even though you know, that's the best thing that I think we could do is maybe help him to give him a cool birthday present. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope that you liked the video. If you did, please let me know by hitting that like button, and feel free to share and favorite it as you see fit. I can't wait to get some more stuff and things going on over here. I'm really excited to build the new 1.8 because it's going to look a little bit different. I mean, it's going to look the same, but different. So that'll be fun. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great... Oh, wait. Don't spam it on Reddit. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.